Okay, hello Cloud Gurus and welcome to this lecture. This lecture is about a new functionality of S3 called S3 Transfer Acceleration. So what is S3 Transfer Acceleration? Well, it utilizes the CloudFront Edge network to accelerate your uploads to S3. So instead of uploading directly to your S3 bucket, you can actually use a distinct URL to upload directly to an edge location, something that's closer to you, which will then transfer that file to S3 across the AWS backbone network. So in order to do this, you're going to get a distinct URL to upload to. So it's going to be something like a Cloud Guru, so your bucket name, .s3-accelerate.amazonaws.com. So what's actually going on? Well, to help you visualize it, we've got this little diagram. So we've got our S3 bucket, which is hosted outside of the Irish region, so EU West 1. We've then got our different users around the world. Now, normally, if they were to try and upload a file to this bucket, it would be done over the internet and would go to that bucket's region. But with S3 Transfer Acceleration, what they can actually do is utilize their local edge locations. And when they upload that bucket using that new URL that we saw earlier, they will actually send the file to an edge location. That edge location will then send that file up to the bucket. And Amazon have basically optimized this over their backbone network. They've optimized different protocols and they've gone through a whole optimization process to make it a lot faster. So let's have a look at how we actually enable this. Okay, so here I am in the AWS console. I'm going to click on services and go over to S3. Might create a new bucket for this. I'm just going to call it a Cloud Guru Transfer Acceleration, something like that. If I could actually spell acceleration, might just do Excel, something like that. Go ahead and hit next. Hopefully that's available. Yes, it is. Next, I'm just going to leave everything as default and create my bucket. So I've created my bucket and go over to properties. We'll be able to see transfer acceleration is down here. And if we click on transfer acceleration, all you need to do is essentially click enabled and hit save. That will enable transfer acceleration to your S3 bucket. Take a note of the new endpoint. So it's using a new domain name, or subdomain of Amazon AWS. It's S3-accelerate. And so now when you are accelerating, you're basically essentially using CloudFront and the edge locations nearest to you to accelerate your uploads directly to S3. So it goes over the CloudFront distribution network, and then it routes over in Amazon's internal backbone network back to your S3 bucket. Now, if you want to compare your data transfer speeds by region, go ahead and click on this link. So then load up this page. Now this page can take 5 to 10 minutes to actually populate, but essentially it's testing the different areas around the world, and it will compare a normal direct upload speed to a accelerated transfer upload speed, so you can compare the different ones. And I've got another one open, which I'll just open now. So here's one I created earlier. I've always wanted to say that. So we go down, we can see that by turning on transfer acceleration, going to San Francisco, it's 4% faster, Oregon 3% faster, Dublin 3% faster. Frankfurt, interestingly, is actually slower because I'm based in London right now. And the further away that I am, the better it tends to be. So Tokyo, 36%, Singapore, 42%, Sydney, 29%, Sao Paulo, 44%. We do have some that are a little bit slower. So we've got Ohio, Mumbai, etc., etc. And it is actually still finishing. So it's just finished Canada and now it's finishing London. So that's S3 transfer acceleration in a nutshell. To be honest, I don't actually think it is in either the Solutions Architect Associate or Developer Associate exams just yet. But if you do see it, let us know. It's good to understand what it is at a high level anyway. So that's it for this lecture, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, feel free to move on to the next lecture. Thank you.